Hi everyone! Welcome to Souped Up Recipes. Today we're making 牙签牛肉, toothpick beef. They're like mini barbecue skewers, fun to make and fun to eat. Also, I will have a special announcement at the end of the video. Make sure you stick with me until the very end. Now let's get started cooking. This recipe will be really easy if you have the spice mix ready. I have shared it and used it in many of my videos, such as breaded chicken, hot and spicy crispy beef, Sichuan sausage, pan-roasted potatoes. If you missed those videos, let me show you how to make it again. You will need half teaspoon of black peppercorn, half teaspoon of white peppercorn, 1 teaspoon of Sichuan peppercorn, half teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 piece of star anise, break it apart so you can toast it evenly, 1 small piece of cinnamon, break it apart as well. Toast them on low heat for a few minutes. Don't burn them or else it will bring a bitter taste. Put this in a blender, blend them into a fine powder. Let it go through a sieve to get rid of any stubborn pieces. We will only use 2 teaspoons of this spice mix in this recipe. Save the rest. You can sprinkle it on barbecue or use it as an all-purpose meat seasoning. You will need 500 grams of beef. Any tender cut like ribeye, sirloin steak will be good for this recipe. Slice it in half so you can see the direction that the muscle fibers are aligned. We want to slice the beef against the fiber. This is what I do. Cut the beef into few big chunks with the grain first. Then you can slice it against the fiber. In this way, you shorten the grains, which makes it easier to chew. Marinate it with 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of Chinese rice wine, 3/8 teaspoon of baking soda, and 2 teaspoons of the spice mix that we made. Mix this until well combined. You really need to get into each piece of beef because the spice mix will take a while to be well cooperated. Cover it and let it sit in the fridge for 1 hour. At the same time, soak some toothpick in clean water for 30 minutes. We're gonna fry the meat in oil. This is to help the toothpick not to get burned easily. Besides that, I also prepared a handful of red dry chilies. Use scissors to cut it open to release the flavor. The seeds will come out. You can discard it. I decide to keep the seeds because I want this dish to be spicy. You will also need 1½ tablespoon of Sichuan peppercorn. Now it is the part that you can get your family involved. Don't need any skills, just put the beef on the toothpick. If you ask, can I skip the toothpick? Technically, yes, but toothpick helps to keep the distance between each piece of meat. Without the toothpick, the meat will stick together and it's gonna be hard to work with when the oil is super hot. Pour 2 cups of oil to the wok, heat it to 380 degrees Fahrenheit. If you don't have a thermometer, you can test it with 1 piece. If you see it is bubbling a lot, that means the temperature is good. Add in the toothpick beef, only half of it, 2 reasons. Number 1 is that it overflows easily. Second is that it will take much longer to cook all the beef in once, and the longer the beef stays in the oil, the chewier it will come out. So please follow my instruction. When the beef just started getting a slight brown on the edge, that is when you can take them out. The total frying time should be less than 2 minutes. If you fry it too long, it will give you a dry, chewy, tough result. Trust me, you don't want that. Do the same thing to the other half of the beef. Fry for less than 2 minutes. Take them out. pour most of the oil out. You can reuse it to make egg rolls, Mongolian beef, orange chicken. Don't need to waste it. I left about 2.5 tablespoons of oil in the wok. We will use that to saute the chilies and Sichuan peppercorns. Keep the heat at low, stir them for about 2 minutes. Soon, you will see it sizzles slightly. Keep an eye on the peppercorns. Don't burn them, or else it will bring a bitter flavor. Add 3 tablespoons of finely diced garlic. The reason we add it at this point is because we don't want to burn the garlic. I like to add 1 teaspoon of sugar to balance all that tanginess. Introduce the beef back to the wok. Toss it quickly until all the spices and garlic are well distributed. Take them out. Sprinkle some toasted sesame seeds for the nutty taste, some spring onion for garnish, and you are done. This is finger food, so just grab it like that. Look at it. You can tell this is going to be so flavorful. Let's give it a try. Oh, it's so delicious. The beef is perfectly cooked, very moist and tender. It's really spicy and garlicky and got lots of flavors going on. The way we toast the Sichuan peppercorn at low heat makes them crispy and less numbing by itself, so you can really bite into the Sichuan peppercorn. They're like a little flavor bombs that explodes in your tongue. You get that slight numbingness. So fun to eat. I hope you give this a try soon. If you did, leave me a comment and let me know how it goes. As always, the recipe will be in the description down below the video. You can go check that out. Thank you for watching until the end. As I mentioned before, I have a special announcement today. I want to talk about my wok, which a lot of you have been asking about. It's a cast iron wok. It has these hammered mark, which is a really beautiful pattern. I love this wok so much that I use it in most of my videos. It cooks the food evenly. It's non-stick if you season it well. It can serve you for the rest of your life. You can even pass it on to the next generation. I have decided to make this wok as my first product. I will update more information about this wok in my following video. Hope this will encourage you to cook more of my recipes. Hoping a August Amazon product launching, so please email me soon to get on the list. That way I can prepare everything well. See you next time. Bye.